Never let a problem to be solved become more important than a person to be loved. Barbara Johnson. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. John F. Kennedy. Our happiest moments as tourists always seem to come when we stumble upon one thing while in pursuit of something else. Lawrence Block. People might not get all they work for in this world, but they must certainly work for all they get. Frederick Douglass. We should regret our mistakes and learn from them, but never carry them forward into the future with us. Lucy Maud Montgomery. You cannot create experience, you must undergo it. Albert Camus. Do you know what my favorite part of the game is? The opportunity to play. Mike Singletary. The miracle isn't that I finished. The miracle is that I had the courage to start. John Bingham. It is easy to sit up and take notice, what is difficult is getting up and taking action. Honoré de Balzac. Happiness is not a destination, it is a method of life. Burton Hill. The more anger towards the past you carry in your heart, the less capable you are of loving in the present. Barbara de Angelis. Meditation is not a way of making your mind quiet. It is a way of entering into the quiet that is already there, buried under the 50,000 thoughts the average person thinks every day. Deepak Chopra. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. Eleanor Roosevelt. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Vincent van Gogh. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Dale Carnegie. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Mark Twain. Our incomes are like our shoes, if too small, they gall and pinch us, but if too large, they cause us to stumble and to trip. John Locke. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. Julie Andrews. You don't need strength to let go of something. What you really need is understanding. Guy Finley. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Harper Lee. Until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, you will not do anything with it. M. Scott Peck. Goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes. Because for those who love with heart and soul there is no such thing as separation. Rumi. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. Plato. Courage is contagious. When a brave man takes a stand, the spines of others are often stiffened. Billy Graham. A mediocre idea that generates enthusiasm will go further than a great idea that inspires no one. Mary Kay Ash. Death is a challenge. It tells us not to waste time. It tells us to tell each other right now that we love each other. Leo Buscaglia. Only those who have learned the power of sincere and selfless contribution experience life's deepest joy, true fulfillment. Tony Robbins. More things are wrought by prayer than this world dreams of. Alfred Lord Tennyson. I learned the value of hard work by working hard. Margaret Mead. A child who is allowed to be disrespectful to his parents will not have true respect for anyone. Billy Graham. An effort made for the happiness of others lifts above ourselves. Lydia M. Child. The kind of beauty I want most is the hard-to-get kind that comes from within: strength, courage, dignity. Ruby D. If you want to be happy, be. Leo Tolstoy. I can accept failure, everyone fails at something. But I can't accept not trying. Michael Jordan. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. Bill Gates. There is little success where there is little laughter. Andrew Carnegie. Experience is a hard teacher because she gives the test first, the lesson afterward. Vern Law. Should I kill myself, or have a cup of coffee? Albert Camus. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. The ultimate reason for setting goals is to entice you to become the person it takes to achieve them. Jim Rohn. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Confucius. Of the billionaires I have known, money just brings out the basic traits in them. If they were jerks before they had money, they are simply jerks with $1 billion. Warren Buffett. Christmas is the time when kids tell Santa what they want and adults pay for it. Deficits are when adults tell government what they want and their kids pay for it. Richard Lamb. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Stephen Covey. When the Holy Rosary is said well, it gives Jesus and Mary more glory and is more meritorious than any other prayer. Louis de Montfort.